So I've just come back from Vancouver, went to a number of universities there, the most important being the University of British Columbia. And the University of British Columbia is completely disintegrating as an academic institution. It is one of the most prestigious universities in Canada, but because they have a number of advocacy elements that include the Indian Residential School History and Dialogue Center, the First Nations House of Learning, and the anthropology department there, what's happened is that the Aboriginal industry tail is wagging the university dog. And when we showed up there just to ask some questions, I had my sandwich board on asking what remains and denial or truth, with Dallas Brody standing in front of a sign saying the 215 with the sign zero bodies. When we just arrived with Dallas Brody, Jim McMurtry, and a number of supporters, we were met by about 1,000 people who were incredibly angry and were trying to push us off campus. And we just stood there and tried to withstand their attempts to push us away. And I had a wonderful conversation with an Aboriginal woman who thought that remains had been found, and we came to a much better understanding. And just almost immediately after that conversation, the security thought that things had gotten too unruly and I was going to have to leave. And I said, "You deal with the orange shirts. You've caused this. You need to deal with these people who are causing all these problems. I'm here as an academic actually doing the things that I should be doing." But of course they couldn't deal with the problem that had been created. And so they ended up hauling me away, putting me in a police car, and then holding me in a cold cell for a couple of hours. And so that kind of led me to understand that even universities at the high level of the University of British Columbia have been completely captured by this deception. And so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about the memorial, the sacred memorial in Calgary, because people think that this might be just a British Columbia problem. It's a Canada problem, and maybe it's even an international problem, because this deception, which took off in May 2021, is still being perpetuated. And we can see this here with the Walk With Us sign that the city of Calgary has put up, where it talks about the 215 children that were discovered at the former Kamloops Indian Residential School.